Rodeo is a dying sport. Every event from barrel racing to calf roping to team roping to steer tripping, saddle bronc riding, and the favorite bull riding. And it's not for the lack of contestants, and it's not for the lack of stock, nor is it the lack of facilities we have available. It's the lack of fans that come to our shows. No longer do we have the support like we used to. There used to be many people, kids, adults, teenagers, who would look forward every year to going to that rodeo. What happened to that? Modern marvels of going to watch a movie at the theater, going to watch a monster truck show, or the local rock concert that comes into town. The modern marvels are pulling away from the rodeo. Well, one thing that you can get at rodeo that you can't get at most places is a sense of history. True, honest history. Rodeo began in the early 1800s when local original cowboys gathered together to work cows. They'd buff up at each other and say, "Hey, I bet you can't ride that horse. I bet you can't ride that bull." And cowboys, taking them for their word, would go strap a saddle on and get the deed done. It became local entertainment for many, and then they decided to start putting money on it. So it became a local event. Well, I'll tell you, my great-grandfather, Thaddeus Satter, became the first world champion saddle bronc rider, and I'm proud of that. Rodeo comes from cowboys, from ranchers, and from their wives who support them through all of this. What started off as a local entertainment field became a nationwide sport. Cowboys and cowgirls travel thousands of miles, and spend thousands of dollars each year to get to the next rodeo. Fans, when you don't go, when we don't have a big crowd, there's not enough money for these cowboys and these cowgirls to get to the next show. The jackpot, is made up of entry money from each contestant and ticket sales. Well, when the ticket sales are down and when there's not enough money to win a tank full of fuel, there's no way that these cowboys and cowgirls can make a living. Thousands of them are on the road permanently, and that's how they make their living, is traveling from one show to the next. But when they can't win the money to make it worth it, they lose their dream. They have to put that aside to support their family. Don't let us lose that dream. Don't let these little kids growing up who want to be cowboys lose sight of that. I know in today's economic world, it's almost impossible to make money at anything without having to spend a pretty penny. But I urge you guys, fans, whether you're repeat fans or whether you're a brand new spectator, don't give up on us. Now, I know many people can look at rodeo and they think, okay, old time, not caught up with the world. Well, we're like what we like to call the 21st century cowboys. Many contestants will catch an airplane ride from Las Vegas to Houston in order to compete in the next rodeo. We do everything we can. We support our families. We support our friends. But we need your support too. So I urge you, get up. Don't go to the local rock concert. Don't go to the movie theater. Go to a rodeo. Spend 3 hours a year, 1 day a year, and go see the show. And take your friends and your family, and take your children. Don't deprive them of history that is slowly fading away. Because once rodeo's gone, we won't ever be able to get it back. So every little boy who's dreamed of growing up to be a cowboy, and every little girl who dreams of growing up to be a cowgirl, embrace that. Let them embrace that. And go support the rodeo by going to your local show, whether they come in town once a year or whether there's rodeo every weekend. Go support it. Be a fan. Go get some family quality entertainment and support our lifestyle. Rodeo is dying. Be a good fan and let's revive it. Let's make our dreams thrive.